tropical, lowland tropical forest of West Central Africa. Its altitudinal distribution is this. Kafuji is about 2,000 meters high, and Mukaraba is about 50 meters high. That's very different habitats. So I'd like to compare these two populations of gorillas in different habitat. What's happened? When we compare the rainfall and temperature between two sites, in mountain forest and Mukaraba forest is the same latitude. So we can get dry season the same months, June, July, August, September. This is a kind of dry season. There's very low rainfall. But temperature is very different because Kafuji is higher than Mukaraba. And the big difference is in fruit abundance. This is measured by different method, but you can see the monthly fluctuation of fruit abundance. Is Mukaraba, it's, dry season, it's relatively low fruit abundance. But Kafuji is relatively higher fruit abundance. That is opposite tendencies. And gorillas in lowland forest of Mukaraba eat a lot of fruits, lot of kinds of fruits, and a lot of amounts of fruits. You can see by the fecal analysis, gorillas Mukaraba, compared to Kafuji, they eat a lot of fruits. And it's corresponding to the consumption of chimpanzees who coexist with gorillas at Kafuji. So we can say gorillas at Mukaraba shows a frugivorous diet. And it is more clear if we compare different sites of gorillas and by fecal analysis, a proportion of fecal samples including fruit remains in eastern gorillas less than half or about half. But almost all the fecal samples included fruit remains in lowland forests of gorillas' habitat. And the diversity of fruits they consume is higher. And gorillas feed regularly on insects also. This video we made only 2 weeks ago at Mukaraba. You can see this is a solitary male. He's eating now ants, Crematogaster. He picked up the nest of Crematogaster in the tree and take it on the ground, just break by hands and teeth, but very sophisticated manner to manipulate it. And observer also suffered by bite of ants. So you can see. But it's very surprising manner. You see, it took 20 minutes. He repeatedly tried to break the nests with hands and legs. And by hands, repeat to tap. Many bite to observers. So if tap the nests and the remains of the ants on the hand, so then he ate. Look at. He also suffered bites of ants. Huh? Well, in And their ranging behavior reflects their diet. The left side is the 80 years of study on the ranging of eastern lowland gorillas at Kafuji in the mountain forest. They use about 42 square kilometers. And the right side is a ranging pattern of 1 year by western lowland gorillas at Mukaraba in lowland forest. It's, and below the graph showed the accumulative area of the eastern gorillas used. So annually, eastern lowland gorilla ranged a small area, but they shift annually. So then 8 years, the very large area they used. But so far, western lowland gorillas used the same size of ranging area as eastern lowland gorillas. But they don't shift ranging annually, we guess. We compare the ranging area between sites. You can see the left side annual range is very similar across the site. But if we accumulate the data for years, then eastern gorillas, including mountain gorillas, large area. But maybe in the lowland forest, they don't shift the range. For example, this is the Mukaraba gorilla visited in a month when fruits is abundant, available. They use a wide area, like Kafuji gorillas when fruits is abundant. But it's contrasted to that of chimpanzees. Chimpanzees used repeatedly the particular area to revisit fruit crops, to harvest crops efficiently. So that ranging pattern is very similar, Kafuji and Mukaraba. But during the fruit scarcity, Mukaraba gorilla also revisit the particular area, but they don't decrease the ranging area. But Kafuji gorillas reduce the range size. In contrast to gorillas, chimpanzees dispersed during the fruit scarcity. That is, Mukaraba gorillas intermediate between Kafuji gorillas and chimpanzees. That is very strange. And my students recently reported reused nest site of Mukaraba gorillas. And when their consumption of fruits increase, they increase such reuse of nest site. So the value of the site is increasing with increasing fruit consumption. So we can say foraging strategy, western gorillas, fruit seasonally dominated diet compared to eastern gorillas. And we can call them as fruit pursuer, as the other researcher already reported. And they are sometimes arboreal, and they usually show long daily path lengths. So it's a kind of frugivorous ranging strategies. But gorilla social ecology, you can say food availability, dietary variations may not affect home range size, as I showed you. And maybe, but affect daily path lengths and ranging patterns. So we have a question, whether it affects social relationships. So far, we have habituated a group of gorillas at Mukaraba National Park. It includes 22 individuals, such that. And their home range,